Oh, right. What's up, gang? What it do? What it do? What it do? It's the Sergio and Khamille show. We're back, and I'm checking that it actually went live here. Yes, it did. What up? Yes, we here. We back with y'all. It's one more episode. It's episode 3, and oh damn, I gotta turn my volume down. And here we are, y'all. I'm Sergio.
I'm Khamille.
And we're here one more time. 3rd episode in a row.
Let's go!
Celebration. Cue the music. There's no music, but that's a good idea for next time.
Yeah.
So like have a little music for us.
Mm-hmm.
A little dance jam session. Y'all down for that? But if we do something like that, y'all got to pull up and freaking dance with us too.
How?
But
how are they gonna do it?
What do you mean?
How are they gonna dance?
Like they can move their upper body. They can just do some leg movements or just a easy 2-step. You know, however you want to dance. Is that what you're talking about? Anyways, we're excited to be doing this again. We're learning about the internet, about computer things. As nerdy as I am, I never got into any of the streaming stuff. And there's a lot. And the more I dig in, the cooler it is. The more I find out how much cool-ish there is to learn. And I just saw on the little software here that they have like green screen stuff.
I know, that's cool.
We could do one.
We're not there yet, though.
But we could be next week.
Nope.
We'll go to Walmart, buy a green sheet, and put it behind us.
That's so good.
We could do the next episode on the moon. No. So Elon's going to Mars. We go to Saturn. Yo, next episode is Saturn.
No comment.
I'll be dancing really slow, floating and stuff.
No comment.
But anyways, I'm excited that you're here.
I live here.
Exactly. I'm excited that you live here. Because I live here too, so I lucked out.
Oh my god.
How was your week, baby girl?
It's good. It was good. It's so cold outside.
Yeah. Got super cold.
We tried to go for a walk today. We got out of the car. We walked for like 30 seconds literally, and we came back and we're like, heck no.
Bruh. No joke. We literally pulled up to the park.
How cold was it?
It was 29. Feels like 23. So I was walking.
It was so cold.
Yeah, so Camille's like, let's go for a walk. Because we live really close to, what is it called? Kennesaw Battlefield Park here in Georgia. It's a blessing to have a national park right there.
It's so awesome.
And there's all these trails. I have my personal favorite trail, the Gilbert Trail. Camille loves it as much as I do right there.
I do not like it.
Anyway, it's the best one because I get to be more hidden. There's barely anybody there. I get to hide away. I get to fly by myself. And what? You don't like
It's not a good one.
And anyways, and so I was walking out of the apartment. I put on like a big puffer jacket, and as I was walking out, I was like, man, what am I doing? I'm gonna be so freaking hot. I even said it to me, I'm gonna be so freaking hot. Why did I put on this jacket? Whatever. And she didn't even put on a jacket. Once we walk out of the apartment building, as soon as we go outside, we were like, holy crap. And Camille's like, it's all right, let's go. Got in the car, drove to the park, got out of the car. I was like, man, I really hope that the leaves and everything block the wind because the wind chill was insane. We start walking up the trail. We get into the trees. Guess what? There's no leaves. It's just freaking winter. So it's like there's no leaves. And the wind is coming. Camille looks at me. He's like, that was good. It was a total of a full 45 seconds into our walk.
It was so cold.
Yeah.
So failed.
You know, like, and I told her, like, you open your freezer and you see meat that is, or whatever it is, vegetable that is rock hard, a block of ice. It was that cold. It's freezer cold.
I could have worn that pink sweater from last week, and that would have been okay. But it was so itchy.
Oh, that's right. Belle Gibson sweater.
But it was so itchy, guys.
But
It's going back to Goodwill.
You have to always speak in the Forrest Gump accent when you wear the Belle Gibson.
I wasn't trying to do a Forrest Gump. I actually pride myself in a really good, Australian
accent.
It's not Australian accent. I feel like I thought I was really good doing like a European accent. Is that what it is?
Like a British accent?
British accent. And then I heard myself in that video, and I was so sad. Because I make fun of you all the time. Can you please do your British accent?
Would you like to hear my British accent, man?
Guys, that is not a British accent. Okay. No, seriously though.
That's my British accent.
Now they know that you're just playing around. That's actually how.
But it always ends up. I either end up sounding Jamaican or I end up sounding Indian.
He's the worst.
Hey, everybody, come again, like that.
So I always make fun of him because his British accent sucks. But then I tried it and I sounded like Forrest Gump. And I'm not even gonna try it now because I'm too self-conscious.
It's okay. They don't care. Okay, how about this? You can try it because there's a total of 2 people watching. Oh damn, we actually got a viewer. Guess who it is?
Who?
It's your mama and your brother.
Oh,
Oi, gente, beleza? Mua, mua, mua. Tamo aqui,
Konnichiwa.
velho. É nóis. Bora nessa. Let's see if he replies to what I just said. But there's a little bit of a lag, though.
Hi, Mom. Hi, brother. My brother is like the biggest troll and hater of our show, but he says he's the #1 fan, but yet he says that he doesn't like it.
Well, he just said, if he's such a hater, he said Khamille looks so beautiful.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did, look.
What do you want?
And then he said Billy Elisha. Oh, no. Sergio looks like Jesus. My son. What ails you today? I don't know.
Jesus will never say that.
Jesus would just be like, yo, what up?
No, he wouldn't.
I'm so excited to be here. Look at this. Look what God did. God did.
And then he'd be like, I'm God.
Be like, I did. You say God did. He says, I did. I like that. Let's see. Portugal accent is sick. Can you do it?
What's the
Português de Portugal.
Terrible. You sound like...
Português de Portugal. You know, I don't know if most people know this, but my first language is Portuguese from Portugal. So I was born in New York City, moved to Brazil when I was 4 months old. Got there, my dad was like, oh my God, Brazil. As soon as my dad got to Brazil, the whole market crashed. It was this huge issue. He was expecting different family members to help him out and to kind of, get him on his feet. The reason he moved back to Brazil is because my mom was pregnant again with my brother, and I was just born. I was 4 months old. My brother Wesley, we're like Irish twins. He's literally a year younger than me. And so my dad's like, man, I can't be away from family. Like, I have these new babies. I can't deprive my parents, my whole family from being close to their grandkids. So moved to Brazil. Huge market crash. The economy tanks. My family members look at my dad. Hey, man, I was going to set you up. I was going to give you business and all this. Sorry, I can't. All my money's locked up in the banks. All the banks froze, y'all. All the banks froze. Late 80s. Like, look it up. Late 80s Brazil market crash was
So
huge. It was a big deal. So much so that we changed currencies. We went from the Cruzeiro to the Real because of it. Like, literally, our money changed. Imagine going from the dollar to the fill in the blank.
To the lesser dollar.
We had to just change the bills. Like, okay, these bills, so much inflation, it was literally worth nothing. It was like thousands to buy bread and shit. So
Crazy.
So then my dad's like, okay, I'm not going back to New York because that's where I left everything. Man, I forgot to set up the chat right here because I can. Actually, I probably could do it right now.
Yay.
Sorry, everybody. I'm going to continue with this amazing, very interesting story. But where is it? Y'all learning with us. I appreciate it. Chat. There it is.
There,
and if we can actually reply here if we sign in, but we didn't. Oops, that was an accident. That's not what I wanted. So, anyways, and so he's like, I'm not going back to New York City because that's where I just left.
Yeah, dude, what are you doing?
I'm just setting it so you can see it. And so
We
guess
don't need this
where we
anymore.
ended up? Portugal. That's where my brother Wesley was born. Portugal.
Wesley
And-
was born there?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I
He was born
forget.
in Lisbon. And so we lived there until I was like 3-4 years old. And that's where I learned to speak. My parents say that I used to have this thick Portuguese accent because that's where I
He
learned
was
to
very
speak.
little.
And then when I moved to Brazil, I had a thick accent. And my whole family used to be like, what the hell? Say something, And so I used to be like, don't bother me. Para de me encher o saco. Só que em Portugal, it's, não me partas la carola, pá. Não me partas la carola. And I don't have the accent anymore. But I blame that to the fact that I speak so weird and quick and choppy. Even Portuguese, I speak quick and choppy. I'm kind of like a fucking weirdo, but that's me. Too many languages in this brain.
I don't think that's the problem. Do you remember that one time you fell and you hit your head really hard? I think it has something to do with that.
Yeah, I was fine though. I feel like nothing happened to me. Anyways, silly joke. You set me up though.
No, I didn't.
So tell us how y'all week has been.
So Kiz is saying, I just got the notification of the live. Why did I get it so late? Maybe your service sucks. No, sometimes YouTube does lag.
I have no idea any about that. What you gotta do is you gotta like add the naughties, noties, whatever you want to call it.
Notifications.
Mm-hmm. Turn that on. Hit the bell. Hit all that, please. Come on, bro.
He already did it. He's just saying he didn't get the notification.
Oh, so he did it and he didn't get the notification. Mm-hmm. Understood.
That's okay.
All right, so I just told the whole story about me. I want to hear a beginning story of you. How did you become the supervillain that you are?
My mom and my dad had a really cool night, and then they made me.
You want to expand?
Like the sex part?
I'm kidding.
I was born in
Your mom's
Brazil.
gonna look at me. I'm slapping when she sees me.
I was born in Brazil. I lived in the Amazon for a long time. That's pretty cool.
Yep, she's from the jungle. That's right.
No jungle. There is a jungle there, but I lived in a city, a really big city with millions of people.
Millions of Indians and...
Do I look like an Indian to you? A Brazilian Indian? No. Stop with the jokes, people.
You want an honest answer?
No. Okay, anyways, my story is not that cool.
It got really cool when she met Jesus.
I thought you were going to say this guy. He got interesting for sure. This guy, Jesus, yeah, he got really cool.
Dance party again.
Music. No, not that kind of dance.
More morena, que bonita. Okay.
God help us.
God help me.
Tell the story about the anaconda.
Oh my God.
Guys, okay, should I tell the story? I saw an anaconda.
Yeah, our viewers are requesting it. What are you going to do? Ignore the viewers?
It's my brother.
Yeah. Shh.
Okay, so
Not just your brother that watches us. You know?
I used to go to a school that was far away from the city. So yes, in the jungle, there was like dirt roads and stuff. And one day my dad was taking my brother and I on this little motorcycle. And then from far, far away, we saw this thing laying on the street, right? On the dirt road. And we thought it was like one of those light poles, right? That fell. That's what we thought. But then my dad got a little closer and he realized it was an anaconda. And her belly was like huge because she had just eaten something.
I didn't know it was a girl.
So she was moving really slow, or he was moving really slow. Because I think my dad said she was pregnant or something. No, but I think it just ate something really big.
Had a person in there.
Maybe. And I just remember that my dad went to like try looking for it as it went into the grass and stuff. And I ran so far the other way. I was like miles away. By the time my dad looked for me, I was gone. I was just like, hell no.
Miles?
Like,
You watch your breathing.
I was far. I think my brother, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was scared.
My anaconda don't.
I think my brother, I don't know if he was scared or not. He was there. Were you scared, Keys? I don't remember you in that.
Probably your brother in
I
the
totally
belly.
removed you from that story when I tell people because were you even there? I don't even know.
Were you there, Keys? Look, your mom is covering her arm.
But anyways,
Yeah, that was cool. Origin stories. Tell us your origin stories. I want to know something cool, interesting about your past, how you came up, what makes you different, what makes you unique, why you're so weird. Let us know. Why are you so weird? I know why I'm so weird.
why am I? Give me one weird fact about me.
You're weird because one, you had an extremely social upbringing. She had her, listen, y'all, Khamille had her own kids TV show on national TV at a Christian station in Brazil when she was a little kid.
That's right. I was cool once.
Yeah, she was cool once. I don't know what happened to her. I happened to her, am I right? Lord have mercy on her. And then she was a worship leader and all these different things for a very, very long time. But what's interesting is she didn't go to school really. Like after freshman year, she dropped out of school and she just worked and did different things. And she helped her family with their business and everything. And that's some pretty cool stuff too. That makes you pretty different. But then, as an adult, haven't been so social in public, which is interesting, right? Most people, they're kind of secluded as a kid and then they kind of grow into it. Not her. She was just out and about, touring. Had like they literally used to do live shows of her live episodes in front of like hundreds and hundreds of kids, and used to be like, Khamille.
I didn't have that many fans.
They didn't know your name. They just knew, a host girl from my show, show that I like.
It was cool.
What's wrong with my eyeball? Anyways.
Look, we have another comment. Your brother is also here. Look at the fans supporting us.
Ooh, he was created in the same lab as Captain America?
What?
Damn. That's Captain Brazil right there.
Let's go.
J.O.A.O. Yo, I'm telling you, this boy J.O.A.O, he's about to blow up, bro. You gotta listen to some of the music he's working on. He's like in with the people in Atlanta right here. He's working in one of the biggest studios in Atlanta. I mean, he's rubbing shoulders with the big guys, but they don't even know that they rubbing shoulders with J.O.A.O, and they're about to see what's up.
J.O.A.O. in the building.
Damn, I thought I was the big guy, and I was rubbing shoulders with this motherfucker, and he's the big guy. They about to find out.
They're about to find out.
Lil Jub's done grown up. He done grown up.
Lil Jubs. Dancing away. Yeah. Dancing away since our wedding.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Dancing away.
I think I was a bucket.
In the other life.
How many times I went down the hole and came back?
Does that even make sense?
It doesn't make sense, but I like it.
We like it, Keith.
I like it. Here's
we love you, brother.
You know what goes in buckets?
Water.
I don't mind. Beauty. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. Beauty. But anyways. Carlinha, eu quero que você também deixe uma mensagem pra nós, viu? Quero saber sobre o seu começo também. Sorry, yo, I just switched to a different language. My bad.
He's just showing off.
Showing off, yeah. I'm gonna show off. I speak languages. My first language and my second language.
Okay, since the hole in the well.
The hole in the well.
Oh, he's thinking the bucket in a well. Is that what my brother meant? One brother trying to help the other brother out. Brothers trying to help brothers out. Love it.
Oh man, pretty soon I'm gonna have a bucket that I could pull up right here with Key's face. Ooh.
I don't understand what that means.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
So,
but wait, no. Talking, I'm gonna forget, even though I have it written down. Talking about people in our family and our past a little bit. I wanted to bring up Jenn Chenoweth.
Yes. Do it.
Okay, so
you mean you wanted me to bring up Jenn?
No, I want to do it. Sorry, my head is itching. It's clean,
okay,
guys.
You go ahead and I'll itch it.
No, get out of here. It's clean, but it's so itchy. I know what it is. It's a product that I was trying to put in my head and it's so itchy. Okay, so listen. Also, our hairs are down. Hair down tonight.
We didn't plan this.
We didn't plan it.
I just was like, man, I've been wearing a hat every day. I'm gonna make sure I don't have
His
a hat.
hair is longer than mine. Look.
I want to make sure I didn't have hat hair today.
Oh no, our hair is like the same length now because I'm letting mine grow.
Damn, this shit is long as fuck. I didn't realize it was that fucking long.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
It's okay, baby. There's no kids. Hey, listen.
But what if a little kid comes and watches it?
I put not safe for kids this time.
Okay,
you know
wait.
What that means?
Jenn Chenoweth.
That means I can show you.
No. Listen. Jenn, I don't want the segment when I talk about Jenn to be you showing.
My niplets. Sorry, Jenny. I love you. Go ahead, baby.
I'm going to cut this out later.
It's live. It's gone now. The internet has it.
Listen. Jenn, she just released her first single ever. That's so cool.
It's out?
It's out. It's called Truth Comes Running. It's really good. Can you try to play the link that I have it on my WhatsApp?
Pull it up.
I'm gonna pull it up. Are they seeing everything?
Not right now. They're not, but they will because I'll make sure of it. Here, let me see. Are we able to see it if we're not logged in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to refresh it. So, bear with us. I'm gonna take me 3 seconds. I'm getting better at this, y'all. I promise.
Sorry, guys. I want to show you.
Look at that! Look at that! Right over Camille's face. I'm gonna move us to the side a little bit, and let's.
Yeah, dude.
Oops.
Everything disappeared. Oh.
Okay, here we Gucci.
Yeah, just right there. You unplugged it from the thing. You unplugged it. Boo boo.
Oh, I unplugged it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure they can watch it. Sorry, y'all, if I cut into it. We're getting better at this.
All right, brother. Love you, Keys. Thanks for joining.
Did it end?
Yeah, you gotta go back.
Oh God. Sorry if I blew your ears.
It's so beautiful there. I love. Stop it, detour.
I'm enjoying it. Let's go, Jennifer.
Jen, congrats. You are so
That's what I'm
adorable.
talking about, man.
So awesome. I know you're gonna do so good. You've always been so sweet.
No, she's the best.
She is really awesome.
She's so humble and she's so genuine and like actually caring of the people that she's around.
Yeah.
And it was always so obvious.
Yeah.
And she grew up like with, in that world that she grew up in, like in the church world and everything.
Crazy.
She grew up in a big church and her dad was a big pastor. And she was just always so nice and kind to everybody. And it was like a genuine heart for the Lord and for serving.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love everything about it. I'm
Check
so
it
excited.
out, y'all. So, baby, make sure you put her link
I will.
on our video. Go support it, y'all. See the translating, big deal. Bam, big alert. Go support it. Link, like it, comment on it, share it with people. Show her some love.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of y'all know her, and if you don't, show her love too.
Yeah, show her some
You know what
love.
I mean?
She's awesome. Yeah,
She
go
is
listen.
awesome.
Her music's awesome. Her voice is amazing. She's awesome all around. So yes, yay, Jen. Yeah, we had so many good memories at that church.
Yeah, we did. That was a good spot.
Right? That's where we met.
That's how we met.
Yeah, that's right. Talking about back in the day youth group, that was so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Like I used to look forward for every Wednesday night. Was it Fusion?
Pastor Ralph.
Pastor Ralph, Miss
Giacchetti,
Liz.
Miss Liz Giacchetti.
But before them, it was
Chris McCown.
Chris and
And
Fab.
that led worship.
Woo! That's a long
That was a
time
cool
ago.
time.
So cool. Fab is the one that got me into worship leading. She was so sweet. She still looks the same, by the way.
Yep.
Like I see her around, and she lives here in Atlanta, I believe. Yeah. She hasn't
It's
like
been a long time too. It's been like what?
20 years.
She looks exactly the same.
Like, what are you doing? But yeah, they were awesome. They were so good. And then Pastor Ralph, they're still there, which is awesome. Pastor Ralph is awesome. Miss Liz too.
Yeah, they're the people that married us. They were our first real pastors as grown-ups.
So many good memories. Only good memories. I don't think I have one bad memory there. Except, no, that's not even a bad memory. But when Sergio and I started dating, so actually, Sergio was kind of like the bad boy back then. No, he was. You're not anymore.
I'm a sweetie now.
Yeah, he's a sweetie now. So he was like, not everybody was like, Khamille, what are you doing? Like, why do you even like this guy? Like, he's so bad, Like, he's just in the back of the church smoking weed.
What? I never did that.
Yes, you did.
No, I just go outside of the church and smoke weed. Why would I do it in the property?
Anyways.
You call the cops on you when you do that.
So, and so I was like, nah, I ain't about that life. And then, anyways, we started dating. He like got on fire for God, and I was like, okay, there's something good there, I guess. And I remember I even told you, I was like,
it was a pretty big change actually. It was like
no, it was
overnight.
huge.
It was
yeah,
definitely a moment with God.
Yeah,
Undeniable supernatural event.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And so she knew that, and a lot of the people close to me knew that, but the leaders and everybody didn't know that. So they're like, "What the hell? Isn't that the kid that did all these bad things? And what the hell? Like people know about him? Like what the hell?" Like, so I literally had people stop me in the middle of the church, like, "Hey, I want you to know that I know that you're dating Khamille, and I don't approve of this. All right, you need to stop." La, 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 la. And I'd be like, "Bro, like, bite me."
Okay. So then, anyways, we started dating because he fully like gave his life to the Lord, and I was like, okay, maybe this guy is not going to like, I don't know, he's good. There's some good there, and I was all about the Lord. Like I was like,
you are, right?
No, I am, but I mean like I was
were.
focused. I was just like I didn't want to deal with any distractions, And so, but anyways, we started dating. And then one night, we were like saying goodbye to each other. And Sergio, you grabbed my butt outside of the church.
Don't tell them your mom's watching.
We're married now.
Yeah. People.
So he grabbed
Actually,
my...
it was more like...
No, it wasn't.
Your brother's watching too.
I don't care. My brother's not watching anymore. He left for work.
Allegedly.
No, okay, we were kissing and we were saying goodbye, and he literally... Did you go like this?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Anyways, and a pastor was walking by and they saw it. Was it Pastor Ralph?
Somebody saw it and went and told.
Somebody saw it. It was a huge deal.
No, somebody saw it and told the main pastor. So told Jennifer's dad, Pastor Boykin, and then he told Pastor Ralph.
It was bad. But we got married, so it's okay.
See me when you see me. Look at me now. Oh, look at me now.
But anyways, I thought of that. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Good moments.
Just as cute the day I met her.
Arguable.
Take a compliment. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
Be like, arguable.
I mean, I'm not... You met me when I was 17, 18.
Yeah, and you're just as cute now as you were then.
Okay.
She is, though. Because I winked and people think that I was like BSing you, but I'm not.
Yeah, because you say very truthful things to me.
I'm not.
All the time. He doesn't hold back with your jokes.
No, I'm literally this crazy at all times. So I've heard.
Okay, JOAO.
People think
Love you. Have a good night at work.
Love you, G. Kill it, man. Do the damn thing.
No. No gang signs.
It's not a gang sign.
How many times?
It's not a gang sign.
What is that sign?
For me to know and for you to find out.
I want to know. No. Tell everybody.
No, I can't.
Tell me. Guys.
Shh.
He said.
You better not. You better not. I'll never trust you again.
You didn't say anything.
You better. Right, y'all? She better not.
Guys.
She better not.
Guys.
I don't want to hear it.
It was nothing. Can I say it, please?
Snitches get stitches around here.
God have mercy. No, the reason why I say no gang signs, I was like recently on my Instagram Reels, because I don't go on TikTok. Talking about TikTok, I think we have to start a TikTok account. I don't know, so people can know about us. But
Oh, we got to put all the shorts on TikTok.
okay, so I was on Instagram, like scrolling away, having a lot of fun.
Hours in.
And there was a bunch.
Dozens of hours in. Probably hundreds in one sitting.
And then there was.
Dare I say thousands?
I'm gonna slap you. And then there was a bunch of news saying how people in Brazil, different gangs, like this. Like, I'm gonna do it for the purposes of showing you I am not in any gangs. Again, disclaimer, not part of any gangs, okay? So then any like hand sign is actually a gang sign, and you can get killed if you post it on Instagram and stuff. That's what they were saying. So like a kid went like this, or like,
You better watch yourself around here, girl. I don't know what you repping, all right?
I'm gonna tell them what you told me.
Don't.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't.
Okay, so listen. So you can't do this. 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 So
You can't do this. Pop! Hey, Mom. Pop! How was the food? Good. Pop!
You can't do any of that.
What'd you say, punk? Did you wish me peace? Did you just wish me peace, punk?
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you shouldn't have wanted to do the show with me, though.
I didn't realize what I was getting into.
Go on with your story. Go on. We hear it.
And so, for education purpose, Crystal is here. We love Crystal.
What up, Crystal? Let's go. That's my girl right there.
Crystal. Yeah, you awesome. Exactly, for education purposes. Anyways, so then you can't post any of that or you die in Brazil.
Dead.
Some gangs, boom, dead forever.
They shoot you dead.
No, but okay, all jokes around though. They actually killed a young kid, but I really believe he was part of a gang though. Yo,
Play
gangs
stupid,
are
stupid
so...
games, you get stupid prizes. I
Yo.
done learned.
There's so much... I don't even want to get into it because my mind and my heart just gets like sad. Because there's so much evil out there. I know we're joking around and stuff, but it like they actually kill people. And I mean, we know about gangs and what they do and stuff, right?
No,
But
Brazil's a different world.
Brazil is like scary. I guess
But it's also a very good place to go visit and vacation and see beautiful beaches with your family.
it's sponsored by Delta. No, it's not.
Why
No.
don't you click this link, my affiliate link on getting flights?
Oh, tell them when our parents came for a barbecue, they were like, all right, I guess we're gonna leave. And then Sergio was like, wait a minute, did you guys just think that this was a free dinner? Wait, I gotta share with you about this new opportunity. And he's like, it's not
I said it's not. What I say, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's a multi-level marketing where one person goes to 2 people, goes to 3 people, goes to 5 people.
It's so sad. I was part of so many of those.
Yeah, you were.
Failed.
Would you like to be financially independent, by the way? Did
Yes.
you always wish you could work from home and have more than enough expendable cash to do all the things that you love? Would you like to harass all your friends every day for the next couple of years and still make nothing, and then now you have no money and no friends? Join my company. Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the truth? No, but I was. Did you ever do multi-level? Almost. You almost recently.
No. That wasn't multi-level per se. It was different. It was different, and I didn't. Remember, I didn't do it.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
was like,
No, yeah. I know you
actually,
did
when
it.
I was talking to the guy, I was like, look, I'm not really interested in fleecing all my acquaintances to potentially sign them up.
That's the worst.
I wouldn't mind working for you if you give me hot leads. I'll work for you, and you can pay me to hot leads, and I can take a commission. But I'm not gonna get anybody that I know involved.
Reaching out.
He's like, look, whatever you want to do. He really wanted me to work for the company. I feel bad. I gotta call him. It's been a while. I haven't called him back.
Anything that you have to reach out to all your friends.
Yeah, that's what I said. Look, I'm not interested. I ain't doing that.
It's the worst.
I'm not gonna be on Facebook every day like, hey, I am now the whatever guy in the suit. And it's like, overnight, all your content is this one thing, and it's like, ugh. Boo.
Boo. No multi-level marketing.
Now, if you have a legit business, a legit product, and you're pushing that, go for it. Do your damn thing. Let everybody know about it.
Yeah,
But
especially
y'all
if
know
it's
what
a
I'm
good
talking about.
product.
Y'all know what I'm
Like
talking about.
Crystal, they own a company and they have an amazing product that I actually like, a
They
cleaning
have like
product.
the best cleaning product ever made.
Yeah, and it's amazing. I'll actually link it too. I'll ask her. I shouldn't even know. I was gonna say this, but she gave me like this huge gallon, and I used to clean everything, and it's all natural. And he cleaned everything. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's like a miracle.
Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Shout out to Crystal. I forget the name, but I'll link it. Awesome, yeah. And she's awesome. Crystal is awesome. She's in sales, and we prefer sales outside the fam, unless it's amazing product. Yeah,
Heck yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, Crystal, her story is pretty cool too. I'll
We gotta actually, that's the thing, y'all. Like, if y'all actually pull up and vibe with us, let us know if you'd be interested to like talking and stuff. Like, we'll get a live stream going. I don't even know how that would work, but we'll figure it out. Y'all can pop in, say hello, vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
Get
but
the-
yeah.
get the
Anyways,
fam together.
Crystal's story, she was telling me a little bit of the story, like how she She's been doing this forever, and her whole family.
Don't share her story.
No, I'm not gonna say everything. I'm literally giving one sentence, but it's amazing. It's like really, really great. She's awesome, and her spirit. We volunteered recently at in North Carolina after all the floods and stuff. She's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna say this story. I said I wasn't gonna say it, but I think it's a good story. But it's not about.
Oh my God, your eyeballs or your glasses are shining like crazy. I forgot.
But it's not about you, Crystal.
Look up a little bit.
Oh, it's the light. You can see the light.
It's the ring light.
I know, but without them, all these lights are so strong in my eyes.
I'm doing it right now. I'm fine.
But you're used to it. Okay, so listen. So when Crystal and I went to volunteer this last time, there were so many volunteers with I forget the name now of the place that I volunteered with, Billy Graham's place.
I don't know.
I just got a pin from them.
Annie gave you a pin and you still don't remember the name? That's messed up. You should probably send a pin back. Right, guys?
No.
Say, send the pin back if you send the pin back.
No. So then, anyways, we were in line up the hill in a mountain to get to the place to register, and I needed to pee so bad. But I'm a girl, and then we're going up a hill. There's cars behind me. There's cars in front of us. Crystal was there, and I needed to pee, and there was nowhere to get out. Oh my goodness, guys, it was the worst. Anyways, I had like this whole thing in my car, and signs and things that I can put in the window, and like these, things for peeing emergencies. And Crystal took the wheel to drive, and I said, "Don't look back, Crystal." She's like, "Why would I even want to, weirdo?" And then I peed. I was able to pee, and it was fine. It was awesome because I really needed to pee, and we were still like 30 minutes from registration.
Hey, if you didn't want to hear that, write in the comments. I'm so glad I heard that.
No, it's an emergency,
kidding,
but it was a cool story,
Yeah,
because
I pee in the car all the time.
No, it was an emergency and it worked out. It was fine, but I was so embarrassed.
Take a bottle.
That's not how people can see your hand, and that's not how it works because I'm a girl. Stop it! Ew! I don't know why I shared the story. Both of your hair is on point. Ooh, your hair. Thank you.
I wear adolescences.
Sergio steals the show.
No, I'm kidding.
Good Samaritan, yeah. Thank you.
I just been wearing a hat. 2 episodes, I was like, I don't want to wear a hat again.
No, you have to wear hats. It's cool.
I have to? So
Yeah.
You think I should go put on one right now?
No, we already don't have one. Save it for
Hey,
next.
let me know, y'all. Should I wear hats or not wear hats?
They don't care.
Or a mix of both. Or maybe it's
Just
small
fix
bounce.
your hair a little bit. This little guy is going everywhere.
Hey, let me be free. Let him be wild. Long hair don't care.
Anyways, I peed in the car. It felt so good.
In this ends the segment of our podcast called the Pee Pee Time.
Pee pee time. That's so sad.
Pee Pee Time with Sergio and Khamille. And now on to Poo Poo Time.
No. What? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Anyways, okay. All right. There was a few. What do you? Stop. Let's not talk
I
about.
cracked myself up, man. I thought that was funny. I personally thought that was funny. I don't care if nobody else liked it. I liked it.
Okay. Remember I told you I wanted to talk about all the plane stuff happening? There were so many. There were like a lot of, since the beginning of the year, there was over 15 plane stuff. Remember?
I just thought about Poo Poo Time. That was really good.
I can't do anything serious here.
Okay. Playing Trashing. Next segment after Poo Poo Time is, go on.
Well, I'm sure I don't know if you guys heard recently of the, I don't know what
I'm
to
sorry,
do.
you guys. All right, people dying time. Go.
Nobody died, thank God.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
On this one in Canada, they were like so many people, and the Delta. It was a Delta going to in Canada, a Delta flight, and it was upside down. It landed upside down and nobody died.
The plane landed upside down? How?
Insane. I want to hear the...
Did it like land and then eventually make
No.
It just went upside down.
It went upside down, yes.
Yo,
and
that
nobody died.
How did he do that?
I don't know, but I want to hear more stories about the pilot and stuff. I want to hear. Okay, but
Maybe that's the trick. Like maybe every
listen,
plane that
listen,
crashes
listen.
moving forward needs to land upside down. 'Cause
No.
Maybe they
Listen.
won't die.
the funniest thing is, can I pull it up?
Yeah, pull it up.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up.
Use that one right there.
This?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so then.
No, but it was the perfect size for it.
But wait, no, I didn't. I'm gonna use it here.
No, it was the tab. Yeah.
It goes back to it though, no?
Not really, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
I don't think I'll be able to pull it up though because.
Pull what up?
This little video I wanted to show you about that.
Why
But
not?
I'll just talk to you guys about
Why
it.
not?
Because I don't remember.
You don't know the link. Got it. That's an important
Okay,
factor.
so no, listen.
Important piece of information.
So then, I don't like these chairs. We have to get better chairs. It's so uncomfortable. So then what was I saying? Okay, no.
Planes.
So they landed upside down. Okay, the commercials that the internet is amazing. The commercials that they're redoing from Delta. So it's like, hi, welcome to Delta, right? A regular commercial, blah, 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 blah. And then they have the captain speaking, but then they turned it upside down. So the captain is upside down on the promo.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty smart.
It's not an actual Delta. It's the internet doing
Right,
it.
it's a joke. I get it. It's pretty ingenious.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, nobody died. And I think as of today, I have to confirm this, but I saw that Delta was offering $30,000 to each passenger.
What? That's it? Hey, we almost killed you. Here's $30,000.
Yeah, but you didn't die though. Did you die though? No, you didn't. You're still alive, and
Yeah,
now
but
you got.
imagine the amount of trauma. Like somebody may say that's not gonna fly. They're gonna get sued.
That's not gonna fly.
I think I might be a genius.
No, far from it. So listen, isn't it hilarious? No, I mean not hilarious. Isn't it
It's
awesome?
crazy. But think about it. $30,000. What if you have to do therapy for the rest of your life? Let's say you're 12 years old and now you got to go do therapy all the way till you're 92 years old. That's 70. No, my math sucks. 80 years of therapy.
You're such a genius. Go genius. Do your math again.
Bring the 2, cross over the 0. Yeah, 70 years of therapy, and that's gonna be more than $30,000.
I'm sure they're
Not to mention the time of work that you missed, breakfast on the way to therapy, maybe a coffee while you're there, take a little bag of hot Cheetos. Yeah,
I'm sure they're going to.
They're gonna get sued.
Yeah, they're
30,000.
Nah, I'm sure they're gonna get
I
more.
better give each of them at least.
Oh yeah, they're good. Lawyers are all ready
Little
to.
$3 million would do.
I feel like each of them will get at least $500,000 or $1 million. It's gonna be expensive. It's not gonna come out easy.
That's
But
wild. That's
anyways,
crazy,
I
though.
wanted to mention
Jeez.
that's insane. Imagine you're
I mean, unless it's some sort of like act of God event. Like
it was the weather. It was the weather that messed them up. It wasn't
and
like
if everything that they did was exactly according to the federal regulation, and they still had the accident, then it's like they probably don't gotta give people nothing.
yeah, maybe. I don't
Because
know.
I'm sure when you buy a plane, I wonder, has anybody read the fine print on plane tickets and stuff like that? Not on the plane tickets, but have you looked at terms and
Doubt
conditions for a flight? What
Doubt
happens
it.
if you crash and die? Like, does your family get now millions of dollars, or it's like, hey, you didn't really
No,
look on
no.
the last page right on the bottom, you may die. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I feel like they would get money because, I mean, if they just got $30,000, they didn't die. Think about it.
They were kind of trying to shut everybody up.
No, there are videos everywhere. There's no way.
Then why would they give them anything? Like, you
Because
walk away
you-
with your life. There you go. You're welcome.
No. They're gonna get something. Anyways, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I'm so happy
wild.
nobody died. That's amazing.
Yeah. I guess it's great news.
It is great news. I wanted to share that because I saw that today and I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay. Should I keep going? Do you have anything
Hell
cool
yeah,
to
girl.
say?
I love when you talk, girl.
You don't have anything to say.
What you mean? I don't talk more than you, and I know it's about nothing, but I still talk more than you. On and on and on and on.
Okay. I did want to ask you because I actually didn't want to ask you before because I wanted to get it on camera because I feel like you would be good. Let's see if you can make it good.
What?
Kanye West.
Love.
No. What do you love about him
Music,
right now?
his whole energy, like his whole creative approach to everything. Unique, creative, new approach to everything that he does.
Okay. His music is cool. That's it?
Everything, like his music, his fashion, like anything that he puts out, any creative effort he does is always next level.
Well, okay, so what I wanted to talk more about was the fact that what do you think about a little while ago he came out saying that he believed in Jesus and God. That he was Christian. We even went to one of his concerts.
Oh yeah, we got to see Donda here in Atlanta when he performed.
Donda live, which was amazing.
With J.O.A.O. With Lil
Was
Jobs.
amazing. It was amazing. And I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. There's a lot of, Jesus music, God music. But then, like, what happened to him now? What's going on?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say.
I stay off of social media, to be honest. Like, I don't really know what all the gossip is about. I know that he pulled up with his girl naked at the whatever event.
Well, he didn't just pull up with her. Yes, that happened where she was fully naked and he's just there like, that's my girl, you know what I'm saying? But then what I'm trying to say is she's always naked with him. And then when he was with Kim, it was like, don't show anything. You're a woman of God.
I mean, I never presume to understand where somebody is in their life and in their heart journey with God. I also know that God is fully outside of time and he does not judge people or us the way we judge ourselves or others.
Right.
And he sees the end from the beginning from the end. And so he's like, his perspective is very different. Some people that got everything figured out and like, man, their life is an example. Their heart. They might talk to God and be like, I don't like that person.
True.
And then somebody that seems off, you may go to God and be like, yo, isn't that person messed up? Like, oh, I love that guy. But he was naked with his girl in the TV show. It's like,
no, I'm
her.
not questioning
I'm
that
not
God
saying
loved.
you asked me my perspective.
Yes. No, I'm not questioning that God doesn't love him.
I'm not judging your questioning. I'm just giving you my answer.
No, I get it. No, and I'm not saying that God wouldn't love him. But I get what you're saying.
No,
That's
you're talking
very
about him
true.
being a Christian. How is he a Christian or is he not a Christian? Now, this is the thing, right? Most people, when they do something that is a little outrageous or something that seems dark, only people they offend are other Christians.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, it's like, okay, so you're doing something that other Christians don't like. Who cares? They're already Christian, right? If you're really so concerned about the condition of somebody's soul, you're unconcerned about the Christian's opinion of that because they're Christians, right? So if you believe that you need a relationship with Jesus in order to have eternal life, however you interpret that, that's not going to that topic. But it's like, I've noticed, for example, I kind of have a potty mouth these days and I'm trying to get better. And I may do some things and I have some practices in my life that Christians don't agree with. And then they're like, yo, but you're going to this and you're going to, but that's not right. Or this. It's like, bro, only people that have a problem with it are other Christians. The people that I'm not trying to reach anyway. So I don't give a crap. Like some of my music and stuff like that, it might not be Christian. And it's like, yeah, but like that's not for the glory of God. It's like, bro, only other Christians don't like it. I don't care.
I know, but
I'm not trying to reach other Christians anyways.
I know, but it's not. But I'm also not walking naked everywhere. Even though you would like that, but you know what I mean. For other people.
Not in public, I wouldn't.
Right, but that's what I mean.
No, right. So I do think that does hamper your ability to be a light, right? So nobody's going to come to him like, oh, he's a light. Because the same, let's call it religious preconceived ideas of God's opinion of the world that Christians have, that has trickled to the world as well. So the world, unfortunately, also has a religious view of what's right and what's wrong. They just choose to not care because, like, that's your opinion. But,
Yeah.
But once they're trying to get their life together, they normally kind of default to the religious way of doing things, which is like, oh, why are you having a glass of wine? It's alcohol. It's like, bro, I don't care. But, like...
I think we're way past that. Glass of wine. Christians.
1.5. Bottle and a straw. I'm kidding. I don't drink that much, but the point is, it's like, I understand, but he's not going to be a light, right? Nobody's going to think Kanye West when they're like, I need somebody to help me improve my life. I need somebody to help me, like, figure out what is the meaning of life? How do I deal with these things in my heart, whether it's depression, whether it's sin, whatever it is. Obviously, he's kind of discounting himself. But in the end of the day, I think the people that do the most damage against against hell, let's say, against Satan and that whole world, however you interpret it, like, they're mostly doing things behind the scenes anyways. It's like, So who knows what he's doing behind the scenes with all his money and all the
Yeah,
things that
but
he's
we
doing?
don't.
Who knows
all
who
the
he's
people we talk
endorsing,
about, we
the
don't really
doors.
know them.
It's like
yeah.
Kanye West may be posting his, don't get me wrong, I'm not endorsing his activities recently, but it's like, okay, his girl's naked, but behind the scenes, he just like helped like 20 new worship leaders connect to.
I doubt that very much.
I don't
But then
doubt it.
again,
I don't doubt it. You know what I mean? He just sponsored a Christian producer, or
No, I don't doubt that,
or
actually.
some charities in another country that you never heard of and you never will hear of it. But so it's like,
No,
I
yeah.
don't think God is judging things the way we are, and not to mention God is.
that's so true.
And like, when you really think about it, we've all fallen short.
No, that's so true.
So
God
it's
is
like-
definitely not judging the way we are.
You
And
know-
I guess I was judging him.
No, I think I know what you're saying.
But you know what I'm saying, though,
Yeah, it's
right?
like,
And
wow,
I
that's
get
kinda
what you're
interesting.
saying, too. I get what you're saying.
But I used to think more like that before, but these days I don't. I don't really stop to judge people where they're at. Like, I don't judge somebody's.
Yeah.
I try not to have an opinion on their walk. Now, if I'm regarding that person as my mentor or as my pastor or as like
A leader
hey,
and,
I need your counsel in my life, that's different, right? Because now I'm entrusting my own personal heart journey
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
And so at that place, I'm gonna have certain
Yeah.
thresholds and requirements that I'm gonna have, but I'm also not going to judge anybody else.
No, true. I think that's smart because we don't know people's lives. But
don't know.
but then we only know what we see, right? So like I'm just mentioning what I saw and I'm like, what's going on now, But
Yeah.
I really hope that I don't know. I hope that he finds, not that he finds God, but I hope that he realizes how much there is there in God, in glory to glory. I hope that he finds that.
Yeah. Hope he doesn't squander his influence.
I hope-
and then regret
yes.
it later, like, damn, I had so much influence and I just
Exactly.
fucking
He does have so much influence. Exactly. And I just hope, and I hope everybody that has so much influence, they don't like look back and are like, man, I wish,
I could have done something different.
I could have done something different. And I guess that's the topic that I kind of wanted to get into. And that's why I even mentioned that. It was that like me and you, we feel like, we have something to say or not. And I'm not talking about this, what we're doing here, the videos, but I'm just talking about in our lives. Like we know God created us
Yep.
with a purpose or, with this like life inside of us. Right, with something that's inspiring and it's like it inspires others, and it's so sad to see that die with me or with you, or with whoever it is watching. So, I guess my hope is that we all are able to find that juicy center that God has for each one of us that feels so alive and like. It just feels so good. And we know that we're like, even though things don't look good, even though, all the things, but we know we are in the God center, chewy, perfect center. And we know things are going to work out because God is just so good. And he just knows what he is doing. He knows all the things and better than we do. And it just like all works out.
Yeah. No, I agree, baby. I agree. I think, what is our saying, like, in our life? Like, if you had to say,
It's all for fun.
it's all for fun. Like, this is all for fun. Like, you're really here. You really have this meat bag that you are, not that you're wearing, that you are. Jesus became flesh. He didn't put on flesh. What the
Sorry, boo-boo.
hell? You didn't do anything wrong. But, like, you're really here. This is all real.
Yeah.
You're really alive. There's real time. There's real space. There's real electricity, energy, matter, and look what God did.
Yeah.
God, look what you did. Like, this is amazing, God.
I
This is
know.
how I pray to God. Like, God, look what you did.
Yeah.
Like, you're so awesome. You're so creative.
Yeah.
Like this is real. You did this. Like, what?
Yes. It's amazing.
Like, you're so creative. Like, look at what you did, God. We're all here.
Like it's if you stop to think about it, it's insane.
This is so dope. God, you're so dope.
But then
We're alive. Like, we're thinking and we're seeing and we're remembering and we're having memories, and it's like, and when you stop to think about it, one day we're gonna be gone. Hopefully the Lord returns. Maranatha, please come sooner than later. I'm ready, Lord. If you come down right now and it becomes some chaotic shit, I'm ready for it, Lord. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna organize a group of men. We're gonna blow some shit up.
Okay.
Swear to God.
No.
Swear to God.
Okay.
I mean, like, hypothetically, we're going to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to explain to
bring it
people.
on,
They
bring
don't
it
know
on,
you.
yo. Like, if this whole Antichrist thing go down the way some people think it is, like, we're ready for it, bro. Bring it on. Like, I know when I'm not excited about the end is when I'm too passive. Like, oh, but one day I'm not going to be in the Mediterranean in a yacht. Oh. Like, no, you're thinking of it wrong. The Lord coming back is the best thing that could possibly happen.
No,
Any
that
fear
is
that
amazing.
clouds that. Anyway, sorry that I went on a little rant. But it's like, when I'm praying with God, it's like, this is all amazing. And then if you think about it, you know, if the Lord doesn't return in your lifetime, and one day we're all going to be gone, everybody that's on earth will be gone. It'll be another 100 years, another 1,000 years, another 100,000 years. Who knows what's going to go down? And all these little cares, these little worries, you know, we get so microscopic and we zoom in so
really
close.
do.
Like, oh, come to work. Like, oh, today at my job, this stupid bullshit. Like, this person said this. Like, can you believe this? They didn't put the broom where it's supposed to be. It's like,
Or somebody
bro,
yelled, yes.
zoom out, bro.
Oh, somebody ate my lunch.
It doesn't matter. This is all for fun. Like, it's all for fun. You're right here. Like, have some fun. What do you want to do?
Yeah, but
Go do it. Oh, but then I won't meet the status quo. So? Oh, but then, yeah.
I get what you're saying. And that's amazing. And I want you to continue. But like, you and I also know that it is so easy to get caught up in the daily little things.
Yep.
And that becomes like the moment you get caught up on the little things, the more you stare at it, it becomes even bigger. Mm-hmm. So then what do you do to get out of it?
It's hard. And unfortunately, it's what everybody falls into. It's the same trap everybody falls into. You look around you. You know, like the first time I heard that the median house income in America is $55,000, I was dumbfounded. It's like, wait, so the richest country in the world and the richest generation that has ever existed, 55,000. That don't make no sense.
That makes no
There's
sense.
way too much opportunity.
No,
I make more than that.
So
Many people make more than that, but when you think about nationwide, it's like,
yeah.
what? How?
How
And
rich we are.
It's just because we just zoom in and we're stuck in our little lives and everybody gets stuck in the same. You know, we're very social creatures. You always compare yourself to the people around you. So if everybody's stagnant, you're stagnant.
Yeah.
And then you almost don't. You have to give yourself permission to snap out of it. And you have to give other people permission to not like what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's like something that I did a long time ago was like I just had to mentally look at everybody that I know. I give you all permission to think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with it, bro.
Yeah, because it's not gonna matter.
You can think I'm crazy.
It doesn't
you cannot
matter.
like what I'm doing. You can think I'm an idiot. You can think I talk too much.
It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the fact is we will always care about what people think because we're social creatures. If you truly didn't care, you're a psychopath.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? You're a narcissist. You're a psychopath because you're fully disconnected. Like that's not healthy. Mm-mm. You should care about what people think. But I care, but I also give you permission to think I'm crazy, and I also give myself permission to behave in a way that is different than what you think I should do. Mm-hmm. Now, that is dangerous because, you know, you should receive feedback from your everyday life with the people that you're around, because or else you end up doing a bunch of dumb shit and you don't listen to anybody, and then later you're like, damn, I just did a bunch of dumb shit and everybody warned me. Yeah. So, you know, it's a balance to be managed, and that's what's hard. But unfortunately, most people skew the other 100% the other way, and they just live the most stagnant, boring life, and they go through midlife crisis, and it's like now you're in your 60s and you're just like,
or 40s or 50s.
What did I do? Or
even younger.
Your 30s, and you're like, what did I do? Mm-hmm. But, you know, in the end of the day, you try something crazy, whether it's business or whether it's relationships, whether it's, I don't know, hobby, sports, whatever it is.
Moving to a new country.
If in the end of the day, like if you go try a new business and you fail miserably and 5 years later you failed, you just go get a job and you're just like everybody else.
You end up in the same place as if you didn't even try. Exactly.
Okay, like, because everybody's like, oh, you know, you're not being responsible. It's like, what? Like, get a job, pay a regular car bill, go to church once a week, watch the same shows as everybody else, wear the same clothes. Like, I could do that any time. I could just start doing that and be just like you at any time. like yeah, you're not like all of us.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Sorry, baby, I've been yapping. Go ahead.
No, I like it. Thank you. It's actually good stuff. So, no, I agree. I agree with all of it. I feel like life is amazing. Yes, we all go through hardships. We all go through seasons, you know, of like, what's going on? Everything looks so crazy, or things are not working out, or, you know, some people go through some really hard family, stuff, situations, which
loved ones,
you know, deaths and injuries and diseases and sickness. And that's not easy. Like, I can't even speak on it because, thank God I didn't have to deal with that yet, or haven't dealt with that, but specifically deaths. And but I know people that, is dealing with that. And it's like, how do you deal with that? And the only answer I have, which I hope that, if anything like that happens to me in my lifetime, is that I'm able to hang on to that same thing, which is, but God. And I know Pastor Louis actually preached, I think he said, but God. I think this was his message a few months ago. And I was just like, but God. I don't need to say anything else after that. But God. He's just so good all the time. And one of the things to kind of go with everything you're saying, when I was younger, going to church services, one thing you heard a lot, and I feel like we gotta change this mindset of, you really need to work really hard to get closer to God. You need to do this in order for God to do this for you. That's not right. Like, I grew up, with that religious mindset of what Christ did for you on the cross was not fully, it wasn't 100%, okay? It was 99%. So you have to work that extra 5% or 1% to make things right. And I'm like, no, I don't. And anyways, it made somehow God not seem as good as he is or as big as he is. And tell me, isn't this the truth where even Christians, everywhere you go, and again, I know we're not just talking about Christian stuff here, but it's just what's coming up.
It's a podcast about us.
Yeah.
A show about us, not even a podcast. It's just random videos about us. Go ahead.
No, and God, this is the thing. You can't separate who we are, who God is from our lives. So it will come up.
Right.
And
he's
so
holding every
atom exactly
body together right now.
And so, anyways, when you talked about, guys, we're alive, this is amazing, look at us. It's just like, if we truly stop to realize the beauty of a God who doesn't require anything from us, but literally first said, hey, I don't require anything from you, but I love you. I'm going to send my son to die on the cross for you. You didn't need to do anything. You didn't need to do anything. I didn't need to do, we didn't need to do anything. Mm-hmm. His love, it was just, he did it first, So I wish that I got that earlier, because it's like the majority of my life has been, oh, but if I don't do this and if I don't do this, oh, God is mad at me, or like, I just wish I realized how good God is, like, earlier. And I feel like I would be able to just, I don't know, through trials and tribulations, life would have been a little bit easier. Not easier. If I realized how good he is and it wasn't dependent on me and my efforts earlier enough, I feel like the load would have been lighter.
Right.
Or the depression wouldn't have been so scary, or the the situation would have been so like, oh my God. You would
have a lot more peace and joy through the tribulation.
Yeah, it's okay to be depressed, because like he's there with you. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna forget about you now, deal with it, and then I'll come back when you're out of it. It's like, no. He's walking with you through it. It's the valley, right? It's a low valley.
Yeah.
He's actually walking, with you.
Yeah.
So you're not there alone. You're not depressed alone. And that's the beauty of God. It's like he's light in the darkness. It's like we have to invite him into these dark places. So anyways, I say all that to say what you said was awesome. He's amazing. We're freaking miracles to be here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. I think our responsibility is to not get in the way.
Yeah. Yes.
Of all the beauty he's sending us. And
yes.
I believe that. So, Paul talks about the flesh and the spirit being our nature, and we all have sin nature in us, but we also have a God nature in us. We all have a natural desire to get closer to God. And just like gravity keeps us on the earth, we all have this natural inclination to want to seek God and to want to be closer to God. It's who you are. It's nothing you can do it's something that you got to add and become one day. It's like, it's who you are. It's part, you know, like a orange tree will eventually, you know, have oranges. It's like, it doesn't have to
you
try.
Can't try.
Even if you don't see an orange, it's still an orange tree. It's still in there. So we all have this. And, you know, the same way at night when if you stop looking at blue lights all the time and you stop being overstressed and over adrenaline, I don't know if I made up a word, adrenalined, over too much adrenaline in your life from just, you know, chaotic events and anger and fights. Like at night, once it's dark, you're just going to naturally go to sleep. Mm-hmm. But social media and this and that and lights and society keeps you awake. But your natural inclination is to, once it's dark, if you just kind of find a place of peace, you sleep. But a lot of times you'll notice it's been hours and hours and hours, and now it's 2, 3 a.m. and you haven't slept, and you're like, I'm freaking tired, but I'm still not sleepy. You're kind of fighting your natural nature because other things are distracting you. I think it's the same way with God.
Yeah.
Our natural desire to
That's good.
To just like ponder on him and just to let his spirit lead us. Because, you know, the Bible says that faith, you know, everybody's been given a measure of faith. He's the author and finisher of our faith. It's not something that you can do. Faith itself is a gift. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. You know, it's all his doing in the end of the day. It's both his will and his pleasure. What is it? It's his work. Damn it. I'm butchering that one scripture.
You want me to look it up?
It's God's will for you to will and pleasure for his good works. I don't know, something like that.
What is it? Just type it.
Will and pleasure. I think I misspelled it. Good works. Let's see. Wild pleasure. Okay, I don't want to wild pleasure.
No. Let's not Google
See what I'm searching here.
Philippians 2:13.
Look, this is what it says. Philippians 2:13. It says, "It is God who works in believers to both will and to work for his good pleasure." Think about that. I don't even like that version very much.
That's the King James.
Boring. I want to see. I like the ESV. For it is God who works in you both to will and to work for his good pleasure. NASB, another really good version. For it is God who is at work in you both to desire and to work for his good pleasure. Like God is doing that.
Yeah.
It's his. Dang it! I just read it and I forgot already. Holy crap! It is God who is at work in you both to desire and to work for his good pleasure.
Yeah.
It is a natural thing. It's who you are. It's what you are. It's nothing you have to become.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we get in the way of that.
We get in the way all the time.
We get in the way of that. We are too busy. So then we start to lean towards another nature that is in us from however we want to interpret it. We can do a whole episode on what happened. What is the fall? What does that even mean?
Oh my goodness.
How did we put on these monkey suits?
You're a monkey.
You know, we can go deep, and most Christians might not like my perspective on some of this, but like,
because you're wild.
No, just because I personally feel like I've broken out of the in my opinion I have, but of like the cookie cutter way of looking at things, the way that most people think about it, like, oh, that doesn't really make a lot of sense, and it's like the ideas they came up with, you know, like in 1200 or like 500 AD, and it's like we're still holding on to the same ideas even though we figured out a whole much more. But anyways, we get in the way. And we start to feed the other nature. And next thing you know, you're just drowning that thing that is ever present. The Holy Spirit is ever present, always drawing you, always in you. And you just get rid of it to the point where you're like, oh, I'm alone. And then you kind of quiet yourself and it's like, oh, God came back. It's like, no, he was there the whole time. You just were freaking distracted the whole time. And then, but once you start to lean into that, it's like you just feel his well, you know. Jesus said, like, you know, rivers out of your belly. Rivers will flow out of your belly. And it's so like crazy. You just let it come up, and then you don't want like anything that gets in the way. You're like, I don't want to do that. You know, one time God challenged me a long time ago when I first was getting into ministry. I haven't been in ministry in a long time, and whatever. Like this is like Khamille was even saying, this is not a Christian show. But you know, maybe one of y'all need to hear this. Maybe the Holy Spirit is making this happen because one of y'all need to hear this. Maybe one day, you know, maybe 3 years from now, maybe one day we'll quit. We'll stop doing a show in the name of Jesus. It will work out, and we won't. But one day we'll stop doing the show, but these videos will stay up, and somebody will run into this, and they'll be the person that needs to hear this. And
you never
so
know.
I'm cool with it. Like whatever happens, what happens. So if that's what we're talking about, that's what God is doing. That's fine. But put me back on track. What was I saying?
You were saying, a
long time ago.
Long time ago, yes.
You know, and I wasn't really spending a lot of time with God and stuff like that. But I was really trying hard to not sin and not do this. And then God spoke to me. It's like why are you so focused on not sinning? We don't even have a really good relationship right now anyways. You know, it's just like, it's like you think that lack of sin means something. It's really just so it doesn't harm you. It's like when your little kid wants to put, I don't have a kid yet, name Jesus, we're going to pass the babies out. Some little kid puts their hand on the stove and like, stop. And you're like, oh, I'm not allowed to do what I want.
It's like
stop, don't
it's
do it.
hurting
and then
you.
finally you have to discipline, like,
not
I told
good
you not
for
to touch
you.
the fucking stove.
Okay,
And
you're not
then
gonna
like,
curse.
it's like God is like, yo, like, I'm trying to keep you from something. This is for you, bro. It's not about, he's not some judge in the sky. That's the thing. We have a very Old Testament mosaic view of God when really that was the second covenant. The first covenant God had was with Abraham. We call the new covenant the old covenant, and the old covenant the new covenant. Jesus is a priest forever according to the order of Melchizedek, which is who Abraham sowed into. Melchizedek the priest. So that's the original covenant. God looked to Abraham and counted his faith to him as righteousness. Later on, when God freed people out of Egypt, brought them to Mount Sinai, they rejected God. God said, I will be your people. I will be your God. You'll be my people. I don't want to have a king. And they're like, no, give us a king. Moses, you go up to the mountain unless we die. So they rejected God. And God's like, all right, in that case, here's a bunch of rules for you. And so we think that the first apparition of God was like, oh, these rules, 10 commandments. No. This was way later. God was the God of Abraham because it was the God of Moses. God was the God of Noah before he was the God of Abraham. God was the God of Adam before he was the God of Noah, and so forth. You know what I mean?
Get your Bibles out,
and
people.
it's like we're thinking this legalistic, like this is right, this is wrong, this is not. The scriptures say that the law was a tutor to highlight how dirty we really are. Yeah. It's not to like be good. Oh my God, I'm gonna drop the mic here. See, that was bad. But anyways, sorry God, I just popped this out. I don't even know how I did this. Wait, I ain't even gonna touch it. I'm just gonna leave it just
don't
like that.
Touch it.
It's working. Anyways, went on this beautiful long rant, maybe annoying.
Not annoying. Rant, I think it's good.
But yeah, y'all, like it goes back to the Kanye thing you brought up. I don't think God looks at the world like that.
No,
because
I get
look at what Abraham did so much weird shit.
No,
like,
I know.
So much weird shit. And,
I know.
And it's like,
no, there's a lot.
And
there's
it's like,
a lot
you did
there.
what? Like you like the emperor was gonna kill you, so you pushed your wife in the way. It's like, what?
How?
No, she did it. You know, like there's so much stuff happening, and you're like.
Yeah.
And it's like, the God didn't seem very concerned about it. It doesn't mean that God liked it per se, but it's like he's
or
like,
God approves it.
And his priorities of what matters more in least is like, I know y'all are stuck on this one little event. Like, I don't really care that much.
Well, no, we're not stuck in it.
Not us. I'm saying humans.
No, I know, but the reason why I'm saying, I guess you mentioned it, was I feel bad that he would squander his platform.
Right.
It just sucks because it's like everybody's looking at them. No, I know. And anyways, it was just like, really naked everywhere? Come on. Like, there's already naked stuff everywhere.
No, right. It's like, this is going to harm you.
Yeah, it's going to harm you.
What
exactly.
if you get a bug bite right in your butt cheek? Think about it.
Oh my goodness. Wait, we have a comment. Joe is here. He said, Khamille thinks she's cool with those glasses. I am cool, first of all.
She's the coolest.
But can you tell them I always wear these after when the sun goes down?
She wears those glasses every night. She's been wearing those glasses every night for
at least a year.
Yeah, and every time I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and I have like 5 or 6 of these.
They are cool. And she even has they actually so she wears prescription glasses. Those are prescription night glasses. Like, she actually had the lens made prescription. So at night, to avoid the blue light.
Oh yeah, so this helps me sleep. Joe. By the way, shout out to Joe. Thanks for coming in, Joe. He's my business partner. We do land together. We have our own company. Joe is awesome. Thanks for stopping by, Joe.
Lady Great. What up, baby?
Wait, I'm talking about Joe.
I know, but Lady just made a comment.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
right
Joe,
there.
I am cool. I already wear these glasses, and there's like crazy lights here.
Hell yeah, Joe. Thanks for popping in, bro. I appreciate that, man.
I don't want it to mess my sleeping algorithm. I always mess up the word.
Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm. I said
I like
algorithm.
that. Sleeping algorithm is a great way to describe circadian rhythm.
Billy Carson didn't know the circadian rhythm more than
Circadic.
Joe called him out. But anyways, yeah, Joe, thanks for. So Lay missed the majority of this. Shout out, majority of this. Shout out to the boy.
Look what Wesley just wrote.
Mr. Smooth and Mrs. Weirdo.
Mr. and Mrs. Weirdo to you. I'm kidding.
I'm not weird. He's weird.
So, no, my name is Smooth Weirdo, and this is Mrs. Weirdo.
Why are you smooth?
That's my first name. Your first name is?
Khamille.
Khamille Weirdo. And I'm a smooth weirdo.
How dare you, Lay? But we miss you, Lay. He's in Brazil.
Yeah, we miss him.
Miss you.
That's the boy right there.
But yeah, just I love how the fam is coming in here.
I love that we got some live viewers today.
Let's go.
You know what it was? It was the scheduling, because I'm sure the algorithm kind of pushed that.
Yeah, we sucked the first time.
We didn't schedule it last week.
But we're good now.
I got messages.
Yay!
Oh, never mind. This is from a business.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, man, I think we went longer today.
Hey, we gonna go to the Heat game. My boy Didier gonna pull up. Let's go.
Tonight?
Obviously not tonight. We're right here.
Oh, I don't know.
On Monday, we're going to the Hawks and Heat game.
Ooh, very nice.
Let's go.
Let's go. But yeah, anyways. What was I saying?
Shorty is a weirdo. Shorty is a weirdo.
You see?
Shorty.
No. First of all,
Tally.
I don't like the bullying situation. Your brother comes in, calls me a weirdo, and then you say, Shorty.
I literally said, if you're Mrs. Weirdo, then that means my name is Weirdo. Because you're my wife. You didn't get that whole part?
I feel bullied and I don't like it.
All right, you can punch me. Go.
No, I don't punch him. I don't punch you.
Do it. Punch me.
Pedro, you make me seem so mean.
Guys, if I show you how many deep bruises I have, that's her love language, punching. Camille's love language is punch. Like, if I don't bully her, she feels like, I don't know what's going on with us in our relationship. Like, you haven't bullied me recently. Look at her. She knows it's true, too. Look, it's 100% the fact.
I do love punching.
It's the fact.
Joe said she punishes off camera. I think he means he
Yeah,
punches.
He fixed it. Look, punches.
Oh yeah, he punches off camera. Oh yeah, Joe and I actually we work remotely, Joe and I. And so sometimes he hears me. I was like, I just really want to punch you. So Joe knows. Khamille, sorry for the bullying, Lay said. Didn't want to trigger the memory of upside down, the legs hanging. What? What's that?
Upside down legs hanging.
When was that?
I think he's referring to the story you told.
That I
You're
lied?
getting bullied?
I was getting bullied?
Okay, explain further, Lay. What story?
No, is he talking about when I used to lie?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I think he's referring to.
Oh. That's okay. I'm healed from it. But yeah, just swanging.
Swanging.
I'm not very good at this.
You're amazing at this. You know why? Because we decided, all right, yo, this is what I'm going to tell you. Khamille and I decided that we're only going to start judging what we're doing here after episode 40.
I already judged.
Because it's like, whatever, like, it's a show about nothing. Like,
I already judged you.
we're going to figure it out. We're going to get the juices flowing. We get the momentum going. Figure out how to use these things and have fun with it. Because as soon as you start to backtrack and be like, oh, we shouldn't have said this. Oh, why did you say this? Or why did you do that? Even though like last episode, I think I was burping a bunch. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. I'm not trying. I guess I was a little gassy. I'm not, and so I'm not gonna do that no more. So one
He
thing.
was literally like this.
I was like, no, because I had a little gassy, so then I kept burping off because I want to burp towards you. So I guess it made it obvious, like, you're going.
Like,
So
what's
then,
that?
but the point is, it's like, we're not judging you. We're just gonna hang out, vibe with y'all. It is what it is. People gonna pull up. People gonna like it. People gonna hate it. Sometimes people gonna like one episode. Sometimes people gonna hate it. Sometimes people gonna find us way later and watch all 40 episodes. And
Wait, why just 40?
no, I'm saying all 4,000 of them.
Whoa, okay, that's so long.
But right now we're doing weekly, and then we're hoping.
Pretty soon we're gonna go to twice
three
a week. No,
and
no, not 3 a week.
I think I want to do 3 a week.
That's a lot.
But it's also like your brain has to kind of get into that mode, right? Like we haven't done this. Like it's getting easier, even though it's pretty easy for me to just ramble, as people that know me know. Imagine when I'm really good at it.
You guys are gonna beg us to
I'll
stop.
be like, make him shut up. But I'm not gonna do it. Joke's on you, pal. Point is, we're not judging. At that point, later on, we'll be like, okay, what could we have done differently? Do we need to have more topics, or maybe too many topics? Maybe, whatever. We're just having fun, and we want to have fun with you. And we like that. Today's the first episode where people are interacting with us and watching us live.
That's right. We're so official.
Thank you guys. Thank you for pulling up.
Yes, everybody who pulled
See,
up.
call back to episode 2. Real fan here. Yeah, he's a real fan. You see
Thank
what I
you,
mean?
Lay.
I knew it. And anyways, and so I don't even have any judgment of like, oh, this episode was too short. Oh, this episode was too long. Or this one topic took too much of the time. Or this topic should have been longer. It's like, no judgment, no judgment. Later on, if it works, if people are into it, then it's like, okay, could we improve? Could we,
we could definitely improve.
Do people want more information? Do people want more just funny? Do people want more fun? Do people want us to put more videos? We'll worry about that then. Now we're just getting the juices going. Let's like getting that rust off. Being a hermit crab for all this time.
You're a little crabby. No, I mean like a funny way, not disease way. No, like, because people say you got the crabs or something. I want to make sure.
No, like when you're a little crabby is when you're a little grumpy.
Yeah, I want to make sure.
When you have crabs, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, no. He doesn't have crabs.
And how could I get crabs unless...
What? You're sleeping around? That's how people get it, right?
I was thinking something else. Like, if I got crabs, it means...
I sleep around?
All right, this topic.
No!
Let's judge this topic right now. Cut it off.
Yeah, no. We're good. We're we're a happy married couple.
Yeah,
just between us. Like us. Just between
I said...
Okay. But yeah, anyways.
Oh, God.
No, but yeah, I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
Mm-hmm. So far, I'm having fun. It's been fun to just connect with Khamille and like...
Yeah, I love doing this with you.
Plan on doing something together, you know?
Look at us.
Setting up is fun. Learning the software is pretty cool. Getting these lights figured out is pretty cool. Yeah, so just so you know, next week we'll be on Saturn.
No, we won't. We won't do that. That's a dumb idea.
Pluto?
No planets.
I'm your fire, your desire. Why did my mind go to that? Tell me why. Venus. I'm your Venus. I just thought of a different word. Remix. I'm your...
I think this is a good time for us to go. The topics are getting wild. We have some pizza.
You want to give them but thank you for pulling up.
Yeah, guys. Thank you so much, y'all. I feel so... I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, that reminded me of another story, but maybe for next time. Look, my eyes are watering. I can cry and commend. Lay. That's a story for way back when Sergio and I were dating. Little Piggy, remember? But anyways, yeah, guys, thank you for everybody who jumped here on the comments, on the chat. That was so awesome. I feel official.
Thank you for pulling up.
Thank you, Sergio, for taking a shower and like looking so nice. And okay, he showers, but I'm saying today he actually like did his hair and he looks.
I didn't do anything. I just let it dry, but I was wearing no hats and you know all that.
Anyways.
Like if I have a pony all day and I have a hat on all day and I take it off, I just look fucking weird. So
yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna wear my hat.
Well, thank you everybody for coming in and for spending time with us. Please like it. Leave a comment. What did you like about it? That helps us with the algorithm.
Is this cringe? That's what everybody does.
What are you pointing to?
Down below to the YouTube stuff.
You don't even know where it is.
It's over here somewhere. It's within this general.
No, I think it's over there.
Maybe,
it's over here.
Maybe it's to the side somewhere. Here, let me do it. All right, we just gotta end this.
Okay, bye guys. This is a good segment.
Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Love
Next
y'all.
week, see you next week. And yo, comment some topics, some things you want to talk about, things we should have mentioned, things we should have gone into. I want to know. Like, if y'all want to look at funny shit, we'll look at funny shit. We will
look at funny stuff next time.
Post some links, funny videos, or post some serious topics. Post some, you want to talk about the scriptures. You want to talk about some intense.
We're gonna
things
talk about
too.
all of it.
That's fine. We love you. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for the comments. All the best.
Do this.